It's Monday Night Real Flight. We are live. Let's host Monday Night Real Flight. Howdy, howdy. Time to put your wings on. And we're up and away. Paul McNeil. First one in the room. Hi, Paul. Hope you're doing well, my friend. KKRC. Hi, Kelly. Sounds great, man. I need to get on my phone so I can give you a wrench. I'll stop flying and do that. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see what we got. See if I can figure it out. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Monday Night Real Flight. And as a moderator, thank you, Kelly. Paul, what's been going on, man? Hopefully you're doing all right. You see how hot it is today? It's a scorcher. It was 107. 107 today. Hi, CVO. Hi, David. It's hot and I'm drinking coffee. What do you know? I don't have a solo cup, though. No solo cups here. So, David, I think I saw you flying in some multiplayer stuff over the weekend. I can't remember what room I was in, but you were there flying. Hi, Tim Smith. How you doing, sir? Crazy hot. Yes, sir, it sure is. Crazy hot. I don't know how I survived it. I was just out there for 5 minutes and dying. There we go. So hope y'all had a good Father's Day. I certainly did. Yeah, I was waiting for Ty too. But it never showed up, so I was like, oh, I'll just join whatever. Oh, boy. Yeah, what's in the smoker, Paul? That's a great question, Tim. Woohoo. That was a hard bounce. Little inverted flying. Not bad, not bad. Shadow Ops. How you doing, Eric? Hey, thank you for being here, man. Just me flying. I'm sure somebody will jump in, though. Hangar 79. See, I just missed it. Boom. We got Hangar 79 with the Cub. Somebody coming in right behind him, Richard Hensley. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and flying. That is awesome. Play a little follow the leader. Amazon sent me the wrong part. Ordered driver's side rear door window Mac and they sent the passenger side. Yeah, that sounds about right. Shadow, jeez. Paul Ballard! Hi, Wild Bill. Good night, Wild Bill. Hey, Paul, thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I love you, brother. Take care. Be safe out there on the road. Hey, since there's already like 9 of you here, we need to keep Kenny Rogers in our prayers again. He's in a bad way again. I don't know why he keeps doing this to himself, but he could certainly use our prayers. So if you have one for him, send it up. I know he needs it. Having issues again. Not good. Nice flying, Hangar 79. Such a great aircraft, too. Beautiful, beautiful. I used to be the kind of pilot that RC pilot that would just come in and, you know, right above the runway, just chop the throttle. Let the speed carry me down. But with electrics, you really can't do that too much. You'll just flop on the ground and bounce down the runway if you do it. At least that's the way I have it happen to me. Woohoo! Just watched a hummingbird right outside my window in front of me. Yeah, that's cool, Eric. I have a hummingbird that visits my yard almost every day, and he's down in my cactus. I have some cactus right next to my little trailer, and he's always in there getting the spider webs out. Every day I see him in the morning. Just picking spider webs. I know, Paul, you're an early riser when it comes to work. It's going to be around before you know it. So, yeah, Kenny does need some love from us. That's for sure. Well, if you can't sleep, we're here for 2 hours. Venture 1220 is flying. I think that is Kelly. In fact, I'm sure it's Kelly. Hangar 79, thanks for starting out. Let's switch it to Richard. Watch Richard bang the sticks around for a few minutes. He was eating out of a trumpet vine. Yeah. Have a lot of those there. Trumpet vines. A lot of flowers right now. You'd be lucky to find anything but ants outside right now. It is so brutally hot. My wife got in the truck to come home today. It was 112 at her work. And it did say 108 today was the high. And right before I came on, it was still 107. Choo! I might have to move if it keeps this shit up. That's surprising. You haven't been able to kill it yet? Usually you got to dig it up, roots and all, right? Yeah, it's even that hot down at Fort Huachuca at the army base, and Davis Mountain is even worse. It's right down there in South Tucson, and whew, it gets hot. That's all right. We can handle it. You know, I was done doing stuff by 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 maybe, and inside when I came inside, it was already in the mid 90s, like 94. It was barely like 8:15. Hi, JCB. You know, hopefully we'll have a good summer rain. You know, the monsoon is officially started. You know, it doesn't start now after 3 days of the relative humidity being above 50%. They started on a date and then ended on a date. So they're saying it's supposed to be a lot better this year for rain and moisture. So we didn't have nothing last year, hardly. I think Phoenix recorded less than an inch of rain. It does. All the grasses turn green, and it doesn't last though. You know, 3 or 4 weeks, it's all brown again. Unless we get, another rain, a few rainstorms, every week. It really does help. Great flying, Richard. Looks like some sort of stick. I can't remember who makes that one. CVO really likes that reactor. Rains in Mississippi like crazy. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to know there's a cage right there unless you run into it. I've done that a few times. Pilot's cage. Safety first. No internet. Yeah, so I guess the president said, get out of Tehran if you can. It's not going to be safe there. The world's messed up. It's getting worse. Richard, thank you for flying. Let's go to Venture 1220, which is Kelly. It's got a bomber. Set the B-26 Marauder. Okay, Richard. Nice flying, Kelly. Kelly, if you're listening, you did an awesome job on that little Scout 80. Richard, actually, I was out there this morning cleaning up, getting the tires back on it, on one of them, and I'm going to drag it back up here to the house as soon as I get some help. I might try and pull it with a truck, but it's hard when you don't have a second person to help guide the thing. So, but it's in the works. Really want to get the four-wheel drive frame back out. Hint, hint. So that's what I'm going to do. I have the cab right up here, this way, on the slab, and I got power out there to the welder now. So I've been welding on the cab, welding up some drill holes, whatnot, stuff up on the cowl and in on the dash. Oh no, the transfer case Shadow looked really clean inside. The thing I have left to do now is clean the transmission of all the gunk off of the outside and drain the fluid and look at it. Pop the top case off, look down in it, make sure that everything looks good before I actually put it behind the 6-cylinder. The four-wheel drive's got a 306. Very nice flying, Kelly. Beautiful landing. Nice. Hi, Philip. How you doing, Philip? Shadow, some days I don't like Fords. You know, when the battery's dead and I can't get somewhere. When the fuel pump's dead. It happens to all kinds of vehicles. Hi, Victor. Some good videos lately, Victor. Nahore sure can put on a show. GT40. No matter brand I hate, yeah. Exactly, Shadow. They make vehicles now to so the dealer has to work on them. You can't work on them anymore, and that's not cool. Not cool at all. I mean, I like working on my own stuff. Beautiful landing, like butter. Like butter. Nice, Kelly. Let's go down to CVO. Watch him fly the reactor. Am I still painting? Well, I paint for myself. I got a few little projects around the house I got to paint. But I'm not taking on any customers right now. So, hi, Scott Morgan. No, Scott, no combat. No smoke, no combat. Just kidding. Just kidding. Smoke it up. Ooh, nice, Victor. Victor's got the Harrier. So, y'all know how you've seen the Hangar 79. How you doing, sir? Thank you for starting out the show, flying for us. Woo. Man, I think David really likes that reactor. It does fly nice. Very precise. Very nice, David. On vacation this week. Nice. I should get out of this hot weather we have here and get up to the mountains. Oh, look, it's only 104 now. I bet it was hot in Vegas, Scott. Oh, very nice, David. That's some good flying right there. Cheers to you, Ty. Urban legend in the house. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I got an email to send to you in just a minute. Or after the show tonight. If you guys don't get in the fun zone, you're missing out. Only 104 LOL. Yeah. Yeah, it's mid 80s in the morning now. My cats outside don't like it. The dogs don't like it. I have dogs and I try and get them to come inside and they won't. They don't like coming in my house. What do you do? So it's very similar, yeah. Well, not really, because I've seen the temperatures there be 130. Like I think I saw a picture my uncle took, 134. Inside one of those tents. Crazy. Very nice flying, David. Yeah, very similar. You know, the only kind of we have those pine trees here that are Afghan pines. They call them. They're more of a desert, dry climate pine tree. You know, a lower elevation kind of tree. And every single one of them this year, they're not looking good. I've been having this bark beetle crap, and it's just driving me crazy. I read somewhere that North Carolina is going to have a peach festival in a month. Mm. We have a place down here called Apple Annie's Orchard. Kelly, good times everyone. Thanks, Bill, for hosting. Can't fly and text at the same time. I understand that. Thank you for coming in and flying, Kelly. We certainly appreciate it. Oh man, that thing is so slow, huh, David? Beautiful plane, beautiful flying. I could fix that for you, Scott. In between heat strokes, it was super hot today. Well, I got plenty to drink tonight. Got this. Got some coffee. And I even got a Diet Dr. Pepper. Woohoo. I'm not going to be thirsty. And if I am, it's my own fault. Beautiful flying. David, thank you so much. Let's jump down to Victor. Watch Victor for a few. Woohoo! Victor's got the big model. Ty, I'm not sure if you heard about Kenny Rogers, but he's in a bad way again. They were asking for prayers again today. Rocking the Harrier, yeah. That's right. That's what I was saying. So, I saw a T28 today that was blue with the green stripes. Said Marine Corps on the side. So it was a Marine Corps livery. And it looked just like the little E-flite. Green, blue plane with the green little stripe. Why can't I think of the name of that? The Corsair. The Corsair. Same color as the Corsair. That's the first time I'd ever seen one like that. And I've never seen a model done like that. Nice flying, Victor. Got those axial rolls down pat. Beautimus. Yeah. Keith Christie. Hi, Keith. Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, I hope y'all had a great Father's Day. Hi, Jeff. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Hello to you, sir. Thank you for being here. So did you guys get anything awesome for Father's Day? I'll show you what I got. I'll show you what I got. Because everybody knows that I like new shoes. Woohoo! Got me some new tennis shoes. Feels so good to put new shoes on and wear them. Then I put them back in the box for a month and then wear them one time again. My feet deserve new shoes. Nice flying, Victor. Little vertical takeoff. I'm not sure. They make me feel better. They might be good for a couple miles an hour if I really tried. Just the new traction alone. Woohoo. That was cool, Victor. Could actually see the the little vent working on the side there. J-Man! How you doing, J-Man? What is up tonight? Very nice, Victor. Good, good. That's good, man. I'm glad. So almost made a big mistake today. Cut my hair. Lucky I didn't. I mean, if you got it, you might as well grow it. Unless it becomes super hot, like today. Then it makes me want to cut it off. Because I can go, it's just hair, right? Nice, Victor. Yeah, I do too. Victor's practicing for Jets over California. I had no idea it could do that, Victor. Did you increase the horsepower? Yeah, I've done that too, Eric. Just, take the choppers right to it. A number 2 all over. Number 1. Little guard on it. Number 1's a little short. Nobody can take Victor out. That's some pretty good hover maneuvers there, Victor. Very nice, Victor. Well, believe it or not, Shadow, mine's pretty low maintenance too, right? I wash it, I comb it, and that's all I do during the day. I mean, I don't stand in the mirror and look at myself all day. There's enough frightening stuff in the world. Oh. Good deal. I almost thought that was a kite, Victor. Get a little breeze in the room and you could just put it up there on a string. Well, I've been there before, right? I don't too much worry about the small things in life. If it wasn't there tomorrow, I wouldn't worry about it. If it all fell out, I wouldn't bitch. Maybe a little. I had a friend in high school. He was bald by the time he was 18. We used to tease the hell out of him. Oh my God. We were bad kids back then, you know it? He was tough, though. He could take it. Like my dad always said, you gotta be tough if you're gonna be dumb. Victor, very nice. Dragging some wingtips. Let's rotate back up to the top and see if Hanger 79 is flying still. Thank you, sir. We'll watch Hangar 79 for a few. The video was late today, but it's now up. Alright, I'll go watch it after we're done with this. Philip, does that road that you take off from, does it have a little bit of a crown to it? It kind of looks like it does. Does it make you want to run off into the ditch a little bit? I know I tried flying off a dirt road just about like it, and I couldn't keep it in the center of the road. Street was closed all day. Wah, wah. Not good. Yes, sir. Little girl got run over today in front of the house. Oh, man. Philip, dang. That's not good. Not good. Not for the family of the little girl or the person that, unfortunately ran her over. Jeez. Wow. Yes, sir. Well, I hope and pray that she's going to be all right, that she makes it. That brings back a lot of memories, Philip. When we were in high school, a friend of ours was driving a van, a Dodge van, and he accidentally ran over a little girl that ran out into the street. There wasn't anything he could do, and it killed her right away. Unfortunately, we don't know, when life is going to end for us. Every day is a blessing to be here. I know the good Lord blessed me to be here today. Crazy Quad Brothers, how you doing? Yeah, it really is. Some great flying, Hangar 79. That's an awesome aircraft. Life is very fragile. right down the runway. Beautiful, man. Oh man, I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. My dogs were barking at something. I had to go see. They don't bark. They don't bark like that unless something's going on. But nothing was going on. It's probably a coyote. Had shrapnel thrown at me more than once with body armor does not get rid of the danger or spookiness. Some people, yes. My wife went to have blood work done this weekend on Saturday. She said there was about 6 people in front of her. The guy right in front of her was some old guy in his 70s or 80s with a cane. She said as soon as they stepped forward, he started falling over to one side. And her and somebody else behind her had to catch him. And she's like, oh yeah, he was acting like he was lost and frail and couldn't hold himself up. And I told her, yeah, and then he got behind the wheel and went home. Crazy. But some people should not have a driver's license. Great flying. Hangar 79. Thank you so much. Let's go right down the list again. Watch Richard fly. Thank you guys for flying. That's what the show's about. Richard's got the Ultra Stick. There goes the dogs again. JCB's in the room. He's got the Corsair. You know, Shadow, we live down here at the end of the road. Where I live, it's, 5 acres developed at the end of a quarter-mile dirt road. So, there's not any traffic, right? And, it's... people drive crazy down here. 103 in Arizona. Yes, sir. It was 108 earlier and 112 in the wife's car when she came home from work. Truck, I mean. Yep. I'm sure Ty will be in the room soon. Wow. That's not fun, Shadow. But, you know, that's what we have insurance for. As long as they don't crash into some classic truck or car. That might get my blood pressure up there a little bit if that happened. Scott Morgan is flying the S-Bach. Nice flying, Richard. It's hard to beat a stick. The one Jeff was flying around in his videos, very nice. No stick in the mud. John Nunes. How you doing, John? Cheers to you, man. Hope you had a great Father's Day, sir. Yes. 104 in Texas earlier today. And my busy Wednesday, day after mañana, 8 a.m. fix of the root canal. After that, I'm free. Probably be done by 9. You going to be around? Going to be over at Christopher Columbus or aka Silver Bell? Oh, you're not flying tonight? Just listening. My sinuses are bothering me today. Extreme dusty car. Yeah. It did. It's crazy. Man, I don't know how anybody can take the all the pollen and the dust and the crap in the air out here. Good filtration systems. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Ty. Sinus problems suck. Great flying, Richard. Thank you so much, sir. Go back down the list. Venture 1220, which is Kelly, Mr. Kelly Klein. I'll be up at Santa Fe Mission area and various Tucson if you want to meet up. If so, I'll load the truck. You know, if you're going to be around between 9 and 11 still, yeah, I could do that, definitely. I'll send you a text tomorrow and we'll figure it out. Man, the San Javier Mission, that's one beautiful place. I love going there. Venture 1220's got the P-51 Mustang. Blue and silver. Beautiful flying Kelly. Cool. Cool, man. Fred Barron. The Fred Barron RC in the house. How you doing, Fred? So glad you could join us, sir. I'm grateful to all of you guys. Please keep Kenny Rogers in your prayers. He needs us right now. Gosh dang it, Kenny. Stop getting sick on us, would you? Nice flying, Kelly. I like the streamer too. Yeah, I was looking out the front door today at about 10:30, and I could still see someone over at the field flying. It was over 100 by then. I guess it doesn't affect the gas planes as much. The heat, because it was a gas plane. Oh, them border patrol guys, they just got some job to do, you know, like harass everyone driving down the road because they've been trained to believe that everyone's bad. Everyone's got a load of illegals in the back. To not believe anyone. It's all in the training. I understand. Crazy Quad Brothers, you are exactly right. The more practice, the better. It applies to the real thing. Very nice flying, Kelly. Killing it with the Mustang. I'm not a big Mustang fan. Just illegal kitties. Yeah. That's right. I don't know. I don't know if I got any pictures of kitty cats on my phone. Probably not. Not any recent ones. But the ones that were adopted, they're doing really good. They've already put on a lot of weight. Do you have any spiders in the backyard? We get these big tarantulas about the rainy season. Large, yes. They're big. Kelly, thank you so much, my friend. Let's go back down to CVO. Oh, he's got the helicopter going. Ooh, that's big. Don't hit the hangar door. The G Bright. They do. Crazy Quad Brothers Mustangs fly very stable, but I'm just not a fan. I guess if you crash a couple of them, you go, I'm done with that one. I'm done with that style of plane. JCB and Scott Morgan are playing tag along. Very nice flying, David. The Corsair is beautiful. Although I've never flown a Corsair. So, I've never owned a Cub either. Everybody's got one, so that just makes me not want one, right? I'm not the type of person that has to have the same thing as everybody else. I want something different. You know? It's kind of like the old trucks 20 years ago. Everybody wanted a new truck, but I just kept finding the old ones. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate all the likes and the views, and I appreciate all you guys for being here. Many blessings to all of you. God bless you guys. Well, the problem with the Mustangs that I was trying to fly was I was trying to fly them around some pylons. And with 5 other planes in the air at the same time. Yeah, they don't last very long at all. We did the Scale Warbird, the SWRA stuff, Scale Warbird Racing, and I crashed 2 planes in 1 year, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. I understand why all those guys want sponsors. Make good pets, yeah. Yeah, P-38, Spitfire. Spitfire's a great platform. That's good, Philip. Foam is so easy to fly. I mean, I've crashed balsa and had to fix balsa. And I've crashed the foam planes. A couple of them, and I had to repair them. Everybody told me to use the Gorilla Glue. Yeah, unless you're willing to do a lot of sanding, don't use the Gorilla Glue. I didn't have good luck with it. It expands all over the place, and then it just makes more work. That's true. Thank you, Urban Legend. Thank you, Ty. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Well, I'm not opposed to it. I gotta go check on the dogs. They're barking real loud again. Hang on 1 second. Just the neighbor. Cat? No, it was just the neighbor. The neighbor next door has had a guest for like a couple of weeks now. Whoever she is, she's been out there doing more yard work than the guy living next door to me ever has. So that's good. I'm glad. Woohoo, Victor. Victor's getting it on with the Arrow Works. Very nice flying CVO. Well, the problem is not her, but she has a little dog out there, and the dogs are just at the fence with each other, right? Her dog just wants to play. My dogs want to bark at the other dog. For some reason, where I live, I have a rash of people from the neighborhood above me that think it's just the coolest thing to take their dog and walk it off leash behind my house. You know, there is a leash law, and keep your dog under control. Don't let it run up against my fence. I mean, that's what the coyotes do. Oh well. So Michael Bear put out a video today. He's got a little pup for adoption. I think it was at the Ottawa, Kansas shelter. I could be wrong about that. That's true, Philip. My dogs can hear a stranger walking down the road from, like an 1/8 mile away. But they don't respond to me when I call their name. It's like they're deaf. I don't know about that. It's almost like my kids, right? David, nice flying. Beautiful inverted. Whoa. Very nice. CVO, thank you, sir. Let's go down the list to Victor. We'll watch Victor fly this Aeroworks biplane, just floating it around. Shadow, good night, man. Have a good week. All right. Thanks for staying here with us and hanging out. And you have a good week, man. Many prayers to you, my friend. Victor's doing the impossible. Got a new farm truck last week. Only $120,000. Oh my gosh. Philip, imagine what they're going to cost in 10 years. Have any of you seen the little Toyota truck that is released everywhere else except the United States? It's the little Toyota Hilux. Looks kind of like one of those Kia, or oh, not Kia, but they're Akai little tiny half-size trucks. Oh yeah, Victor's just showing off. Awesome stuff, Victor. The airplane helps. That AeroWorks biplane is really incredible. It does fly nice. How's the granddaughter? Oh man, she's awesome. She's starting to hold her head up. She is really, really getting around, you know, movement wise, and holding herself up now. Awesome, smiling a lot. It's Richard. It's great, man. It's fun being a grandfather. Was up super early this morning and be sunrise before you know it. Yeah, no kid, half done replacing my right front strut. Scott, thank you for flying for us. Have a great week. Yeah, Scott, I was out taking care of the dogs in the garden at 7. And I don't think it was colder than 85 just in the morning, you know. Crazy temperatures. Wow, it's only 102 now. Not bad. Cooling off. As soon as it gets 99, then you can go back outside comfortably. I can just hear Michael Wright's now. Stop talking about the fucking weather! Any word from the bird? Unfortunately, no, Philip. I did send him another message. And no word from him. I'm sure he'll be back when he wants to come back. J-Man, yes sir. Victor can put on a show. Yep, I'll continue to try as well, you know. I'll let it go for another month or so and then send them another message. Just kind of be a little, you know, persistent, but not too much. You know, I don't want to be sending them messages every day. Whoa, where you at? You know, just I sent them a message that said, "Hey, man, you know, thinking about you. Just give me a shout when you can." It's a dry heat, though, right? We have that to look forward to. Victor's doing so many spins, he knocked the gear right off the thing. Very nice, Victor. He knows where to find us, that's right. Awesome stuff, Victor. There are some very good pilots in here. Yes, like my oven. Scott, that's funny. Hi, JCB. Wow, Victor. You set the washing machine to the fast spin cycle, huh? That's pretty good. Oh no, Richard. We used to have swamp cooler. I will not have that again. No, thank you. No, thank you. House smells like fish water after a while. No, thank you. I know there's a lot of houses that, you know, have dual units. They'll have some, you know, flapper door. Run the swamp or the AC. Yeah, no kidding, Victor. Pilot Ryan is flying a Hangar 9 Pitts. There goes the man. Victor, thank you so much, sir. Let's watch Mr. Pilot Ryan ring out the pits. Thank you for coming in, Ryan. Very nice looking aircraft. I think everybody likes the 1400 millimeter size pits that they offer. That looks like it flies really nice. I know it's off brand for your channel, but come on, let's see it. See what? What do you want to see? There is no brand here really, Scott. You know, I mean, it's Rooflight, which is Horizon Hobby now, but I mean, we're not brand specific. We like them all: Ford, Chevy, Dodge, AMC, Nash, Rambler, Tucker on his YouTube channel. That's why we can't live stream for So Victor, Scott wants some more 3D action. Less jet stuff. It does, Bill. Very gentle, I'm sure. It's a great looking model. I mean, there's just something about biplanes. Just add water. Just add some water. Hello. Very cool. Nice flying, Mr. Ryan Ramsey. I want a 3D turbine jet someday. Well, just one with thrust vectoring, right? Come on, Victor. You have some credit cards. I use fresh water in my house. We have well water. I'm not sure if you'd call it fresh. But fresh out of the ground. No fluoride. No chemicals added by the city council. People that think they know better. Yes, sir. Pilot Ryan is a skilled pilot. That's why he put pilot in front of his name. Very nice, sir. That's okay, Victor. That would be cool. Looked like Jeff in Lower Alabama had somebody flying a drone following his or no, that wasn't Jeff. That was Chris. Chris Townsend, CTRC. Somebody was following his maiden with a drone. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know he flew with other people. Time is precious. Let's chase your dreams. Please invite me over to get some drone footage. Yeah, I think a house is more important than a new turbine plane, Victor. I would get that done first. If you got a $1,500 truck, you're taking your $10,000 airplanes to the field in. You're my kind of guy. Oh, yeah, that's cool, Scott. I didn't know that you went to Hemet. Hemet's a cool place, but it's a little close to Riverside. And San Jacinto. I think that's where they have more sheep than people. That's why there's always a funny smell in San Jacinto. Oh, that's cool, Scott. Very cool. Yeah, Victor and the Airboss put out a lot of videos. A lot of good videos, too. And lucky to catch that big turbine crash. That kind of thing really helped out. Very nice flying, Mr. Ryan. Some one wheel. Yeah, we don't have Chris and Lori in the room tonight. Hope they're doing well. Gonna jet, guys. Have a great night and good stuff. Kelly, thank you, sir. Have a good night. Have a great week. Thank you for coming in and flying. Man, it's almost 8 o'clock. Where the heck did the time go? $1.4 million views last month. Victor, that is awesome. Whoa, did you see that? It's only 101 now. Whew, it's cooling off so quickly. Whew. Probably won't even break a sweat now when you go outside. Flyboys 305. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, that it is kind of cool that even if you break stuff off, it will still fly. But try doing that in real though. It won't do it. Although I did see Billy Himple land with one wing out at TRCC. Oh, dang. Almost took the other wing off. Awesome stuff, Ryan. Well, in case you didn't hear it earlier, our buddy Kenny Rogers needs some prayers. He could use some good thoughts right now. He had a turn for the worse today. Again. Can stop that shit, Kenny. Well, I'm praying for you, my friend. And I know others here are too. Awesome flying, Ryan. Woo. Nice touchdown. Beautiful. Onto one wheel. How's the truck running for you, Paul? Did you ever get a price to get it painted? Nice. Good flying. Oh, that's all right. No problem. I wonder if my neighbor's still out there. My dogs are barking again. Hang on one second, okay? Truck runs great. Awesome. Back in 1 second. was interesting. Woo! You know, I got a little place behind my house where it's just a walkway between me and the neighborhood behind me. Well, there are people back there arguing. Don't bring that around here. Making my dogs bark. Pilot Ryan. Some awesome flying, sir. Let's rotate down to Mr. Scott. 444 Morgan. I don't think we've watched Scott tonight yet. Beautiful. It's got some hover action going on. It's so hard to put it on the truck. It is so hard. I try and try and try. Always behind it or in front of it. What are you doing, cat? Oh man. How's the truck going? The truck is okay. I was out there putting the tires on the F-250 today. Trying to get it so I can roll it up here next to the shop. Nice, Scott. You did it. Yeah, I've got the cab up here on the slab next to the shop. And I've had the welder out, not lately, but a week ago. Filling some holes. Whatnot. I don't think I'm going to paint it or anything. I'm just going to put it together and get it going. I've painted enough stuff. I just want the thing to run. Once it runs, then I can worry about, making it nice. If you spend all your effort making it nice and it never runs, what's the point? Got to make sure you keep your priorities right. The objective for that one is to go drive it and take it out in the desert and have fun. I'm trying, Philip. It's a little hard to get excited here in the summer. It would be a lot different if I had, AC in the shop, or I could be out there during the day. But, I have one of those little hydrometer, thermometer deals, and I have one out there in the shop, and it was 121 in there today. So, no. Not going to stand out there for any longer than I have to. But I am getting excited to get it going. It won't take much. Exactly, Philip. Brawn over beauty. I just want it to be a good running, tough, 6-cylinder, 4-speed, 4-wheel drive truck. Nice, Scott. Ah, you took him out. Yeah, it'll be nice, Philip. I mean, the back half is done. I mean, I have a 63 F250 that I'm pulling the bed off of for the four-wheel drive. It has one of the ugly, well, some people think they're ugly, wrong beds that they used the 1957 to 60 trucks, which they called the fridge trucks. Those beds were used up until 1965 on all the four-wheel drives. So they stopped using it on the F100s and two-wheel drive trucks in 63. And I could switch it and make it a different style side bed, but I'd rather have it be the original style. Great flying, Scott. Smoke on, streamers on. You're going to make me want to go out there and clean more after I get done with the stream, Philip. I want to see it done too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we live in an age where, you know, a newish truck is, 40, 50, 60, $70,000. And I say 40, that would be the upper 40s. It's the prices are just out of sight. You need a new old truck? Well, I sent you that marketplace ad for that 1960. That was a nice truck. Had a small block Chevy in it. Already done up right with the right power plant. Just a regular old 350. Somebody got a good deal on that truck at $2,500 for a 1960 short bed Ford. Woohoo! Scott's putting on a show. Uh-oh. Gonna have to file an AMA claim now, Scott. Nice. Got a little glitch there. Awesome flying, Scott. Very, very cool. Oh, man. Scott, thank you, sir. We'll rotate right back up to Hangar 79. If he doesn't take off in a minute, we'll go to the next person. I'm grateful you are all here. There's always a couple 1965 Fords for sale around here. Oh man. You know, I like those Bullet Birds, Philip. Those are really nice. You know, four door or four seater. I don't know why Thunderbird went to the four seat T-Birds in '58. They had such a nice design. 55, 56, 57. And then they went to that big fat bloated four seater version. They did have the 6123, what they call the Bullet Bird, that had that tonneau cover over the back seat. Kind of made it into a roadster style. It was really cool. That was a car that I could have picked up when I was in high school if I'd have had $1,500. Because one of my friend's dad had a '63 T-Bird, red with a white top, black interior. It didn't run, but it had a 390 automatic. You know, you have inspections up there, Philip. They have to be inspected for rust or safety, brakes, brake lines, stuff like that. I know some states have those laws where you have to, have them inspected every year. Nice flying, Hangar 79. Gotta stay hydrated. You know what happens, and I'll be up 3 times during the night. Horrible. Horrible getting old, I'll tell you. Beautiful Super Cub. Nice. Nice flying, Hangar 79. Very nice flying. Awesome choice of aircraft, too. Yeah, I would if any of you want an old car, I can tell you that it would be worth your while to buy one from Arizona that doesn't have any rust. It will save you so much time and so much problems and cost down the road. My childhood friend was Chico, NHL player. Oh, his son? Okay. A classic '59 Thunderbird, black with a 300 OG miles on it. 300 original miles. Beautiful. Yeah, the '59 and the '60 had the same body style on the T-Birds. There used to be one that always showed up at our Thursday night, little get together. I haven't been in a while, but they have a little show and shine. Everybody that shows up gets a ticket for a free ice cream at Freddy's. With only 300 miles on it? Oh, definitely. It is super hard to find low mileage cars. I don't know if you saw the Dennis Collins or Richard Rawlins, the gas monkey guy. They found an original 65 Mustang, green, that dark green color with parchment interior with 1,024 miles on it. The lowest mileage 65 Mustang, all original. And even though it's a 6-cylinder automatic car, still worth a lot of money, yeah. I don't know any if you follow High Octane Classics, but Steve Magnante was on there today, and they had a very rare 72 Chevelle, paint code color 65, 1 year only paint color, with a 402 Rat motor in it. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful car. Red with a white vinyl top. Oh, come on, Ty. You got a 73 Impala? Nice. That's the one they call the Glass House. Nice. A friend of mine in high school had a 73 Impala. I do love classic vehicles, man. I'd probably give up a motorcycle or two for a 73 Impala. You rebuilt the motor and the transmission, like a 350 setup, small block Chevy. Very nice. By 73, they had disc brakes, power steering, air conditioning. They're sweet cars. 73 two-door custom. But I should not have sold my 75 Camaro. Oh, it's alright. My very first car, Ty, was a 1965 El Camino. The 327 and a 3-speed on the column. Man, I really wish I had that one. My grandfather bought it for me for my 16th birthday. And of course, like anything that you don't work for yourself, I probably didn't appreciate it as much as I should have. 354 flat top pistons, camel hump heads, some 202 Fuelie heads, with a Victor Jr. high rise. Yeah, Philip, I learned how to drive a 3 on the tree, and I always thought that was really cool. I tried to teach my kid how to drive 3 on the tree. Wasn't happening. I bought my daughter a 1965 Volkswagen when she turned 16 for her car. Yeah, it's hard to work a cell phone and drink a you know a Starbucks drink when you're driving a 4-speed Volkswagen. She really didn't like it too much. I loved it. It was great. Should have kept that one too. I'd much rather have classic vehicles than something new. So much so. Hanger 79, thank you, sir, for flying. Let's go back to Richard. Thank you guys for flying. So Richard just left. Okay, then we'll go right to Victor. Ford engine, Ford truck. Well, I don't know. I'd take a Cadillac motor and stick in one of them any day. I shopped in the backyard a few years ago, and it was go time. Yeah. Well, I hope you can get the Impala back on the road. Get it back to complete running vehicle. There's something about driving an older vehicle. Yeah, Ty, I just got 220 set up in, or 240 volt, set up in my shop, so I can get out the Miller TIG. I've got a high frequency stick and TIG Miller welder, the Dialarc HF. I need to get out there and play with it. That little wire feed welder just, it'll do the job, right? But it's not hot enough to penetrate on the thicker metal that, like frames or anything like that. Bigger, make a trailer. You're not going to get good penetration with that kind of a little Lincoln 110 welder. Not going to happen. New flywheel. That's easy. Good. Yeah, the ring gear gets messed up on those, which is cool because you can even just heat that up and pull the ring gear off. Well, some of them are tack welded on. But I know on some of the Fords, on the flywheel. Yes, I did. I'd take a 59 Cadillac. Or 60. Coupe de Ville. Nice flying, Victor. That Mustang is a boss. Well, I guess the neighbor's done working in the yard because the dogs start barking. About to drive me nuts. Something about your own dog's bark that just like it's like warning bells, you know? I guess you're programmed to think that way because usually when the dog's barking, there's something out there that you should be aware of. So that's good. Good night, all. Been lurking long enough to say hello. Spencer, thank you for coming in, man. Have a good night. Got over 20 years MIG, TIG, and aluminum welding under my belt. Yeah. That's such a great paying job, too, you know? There's tons of places that would hire a good welder here. I mean, there's ornamental iron companies coming out the wazoo. And big security doors or courtyard enclosures or fancy window trim coverings. You know what? That's very satisfying work, Philip. Working with animals, working with horses especially. There's something about controlling that big animal and having it do what you want it to do. Pilot Ryan has left the flying area. Pilot Ryan, thank you for coming in and flying with us tonight. I certainly appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys coming in and hanging out for the 2 hours or so that we do the show. The show is about all of you guys flying. Yeah. Everybody laughs when the horses fart, though, right? My grandfather had 4 horses, and they were stable nags. You'd go ride them, and it was all you could do to keep him going away from the house. And as soon as you turned back towards where the corrals were and the house was, it was like they wanted to run. They couldn't wait to get back in the pen. It was weird. One of my cousins got booked off the horse, and she didn't have a hold of the reins, and the horse trotted right back down the wash, right back to the gate, wanted back in the pen. Like, I'm done with giving you people rides today. Victor, thank you so much, sir. Go to Scott real quick one more time. Maybe if he's there. Wow, it's already 8:30. 8:29. Jiminy Christmas. Nice flying, Scott. Smoke on. Putting on a show. Very nice, Scott. All my buddies hate their jobs and only discuss the petty BS that goes on at big companies. I sure don't miss that. Philip, exactly right. You know, it was 1992 when I had my last job with anyone other than working for myself. Once I figured out that God's going to take care of me and I'm going to make it no matter what, I was on my way. I never looked back. Everything's been good. I'm grateful to be here. And I'm grateful that you guys are here. And thank you guys for coming in and flying. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember to... Oh, no problem. No problem, Fred. That's more important. I know you're going to ace it. Nice flying, Scott. Right up to the camera. It's okay if you hit the truck. It's a Chevy. Just kidding. Guys, I'm going to leave the real flight running if you want to continue to fly. But I think I'm going to end the live stream here and go see what the hell my dogs are barking at now. So I can hear them out there barking. So I appreciate you all. Have a great night. Please pray for Kenny Rogers. He needs our prayers. Ah, Mountain RC. Late to the party, just checking in to say hello. I'm thankful you did, Mountain RC. Fred's presentation is to tell them to go figure it out. I'm retiring. That sounds about right, Keith. Oh, man. Mountain, thank you for stopping in. I certainly appreciate it. Guys, many blessings to all of you, and we'll see you next Monday. And have a great week. We'll see you all next Monday night. Take care, guys.